This video is going to create future millionaires because I'm going to explain exactly what you need to be doing at ages 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18 so you can get financially ahead. And if you're older, then use this as a checklist to make sure you're on track. I promise, if you just implement a few of these things, you'll be so far ahead of everyone else they won't even believe you. I managed to become a millionaire in my 20s. However, if I watched a video like this when I was younger, then I'm sure I could have made my first million much faster. Don't just watch the part of the video that's for your age. You need to do all of these things, and if you skip steps, you might end up regretting it. Right, let's kick this off with age 13. When it comes to investing, the hands down most important thing is time in the market. But what does that actually mean? Well, put simply, you want to have your money invested for as long as possible so it can start growing rapidly, like a snowball rolling down a hill and eventually turning into an avalanche. So if you're actually 13 or younger and you're watching this video right now, I think all us oldies would agree that you're in the best possible position. So how do you actually start investing at this age? Well, as you're currently not of legal age to invest on your own, you're going to need to convince a parent or guardian to open up something called a custodial account. Now, I understand it might be hard to speak to your parents about money and investing. My parents never ever spoke about money at all, let alone investing. So if you want to, feel free to show them the next 30 seconds of this video so I can help persuade them to open up one for you. A custodial account is an investing account controlled by an adult for the benefit of a minor, typically a family member. These have different names depending on where you live. In the UK, we have something called a Junior Stocks and Shares ISA, which lets your parent or guardian invest up to £9,000 a year on your behalf. Now, of course, they don't have to do this much, but just think, every birthday or Christmas, you could ask them to put some money into the account and invest in some stocks and shares. I'm not a financial advisor, and this shouldn't be taken as financial advice. However, over the years, I've just invested in a simple low-cost S&P 500 index fund. This invests your money across just over 500 of the biggest public companies in the USA, so you don't have to worry about picking individual stocks. The historical average yearly return of the S&P 500 is 12.58% over the last 10 years, as of the end of May 2024. Of course, investments can go down as well as up. If you've got a Junior Stocks and Shares ISA, then you'll be able to start managing it for yourself from the age of 16, and you could start to withdraw money from the age of 18 if you wanted to. But if you're anything like me, once you've got the investing bug, you'll probably want to keep it growing. In America, you have two main options, a UGMA and a UTMA. These both have unlimited contributions, but you could trigger gift tax if your parent or guardian puts in more than $18,000 in 1 year. The only real difference between these two is that with a UTMA, you can also invest in real estate and fine art. A custodial account can be set up with most banks and brokerages. My favourite is Vanguard for both the UK and the USA, as they've pretty low fees and they've certainly been around for a long time. So if you're younger than 18, then please promise me you talk to your parents about getting one of these accounts, as it gives you such a head start. Right, moving on to age 14. Besides time, another huge advantage you have at this age is that you probably don't have to pay rent and other monthly bills. This means you have the freedom to try different ways to make money, since you don't need a reliable income every single month. You should go out and try everything from cleaning driveways with pressure washers to competitive sports. Not everything has to be about making money. You can learn a lot from other activities, which you can use to make money when you're older. My son Curtis used to get up at 4 a.m. most mornings for swimming practice. Of course, he didn't earn any money from this, but it did teach him discipline. So when he started his business at 18, he could outwork his competition. I speak to so many teenagers who tell me they don't have a talent, but when I ask them what their hobbies are, they can't even name a few they've tried. You can't expect to find your talent if you don't try a wide range of different things. If it doesn't work out, then that's absolutely fine. Just try the next thing and the next. When you find something you're naturally good at or enjoy getting better at, double down on it and make it your mission to become one of the best. Next, age 15. One of the things I miss most about being younger is birthday and Christmas presents. Not that I got a lot, as my parents weren't very wealthy, but I definitely got more than I do now. That's just the reality of growing up, especially for young men. So instead of asking for presents like PS4 games and other things that